Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Taylor. You should definitely subscribe and turn on bell notifications to get notified every time I post a new video. Today we are doing a Q&A, a little sit down chat sort of thing. You can act as if this is a podcast episode, like just leave it in the background and do your thing. I'm gonna keep the editing minimal. We're just gonna chat and have a good time. I want to do a podcast, but I don't have time for that, so this is basically like a podcast, you know? So I asked you guys questions on my Instagram and my Snapchat, so I wrote them down and we're just gonna get into it. Let's go. I also got myself some Starbucks for this so we can just chill and have a little coffee talk. It's the toasted vanilla oat milk shaken espresso. I'm just gonna like relax for this. We're gonna have a chill time. First question, how are you? Good right now. Let's say that. Okay. So it's been quite a while, 2 months. Last month Dakota passed away, so that was rough. The beginning-ish of this month, it's the 23rd, so like a week and a half ago, my childhood dog, Jack, passed away. So that was also rough. So I've just been in a slump. I'm trying to get myself out of it. Zack is in Boston this week until tomorrow in the middle of the night. So I've just been trying to like do things for myself and take care of myself and get everything done so that I feel better. So right now I'm doing good. Before, not good. Not good at all. And things with my business are wild. Yeah, things with school are complicated. It's just all a mess. But it's fine. I'm doing okay right now. That was a long answer. Also, I have a lot of questions on here, so I'm probably not gonna get to all of them. I'm gonna get to like maybe 5 of them and do like a longer talk about them. And then I'll probably save other ones for other episodes of this, I guess. Maybe like every other month I'll post one of these kind of videos. And you can all get to know me. I can give you advice. Some of these are advice questions. Moving on. We're gonna keep it light for the beginning and then we'll get deeper as we go. Next question is, what are you looking forward to in the next year? You know, just yawned. But before she like opened her mouth big enough, it just looked like she was silently screaming. That scared me at first. Okay. Zachary and I bought Shawn Mendes and Tate McRae concert tickets the week of my birthday in New Jersey. Are you kidding? That's amazing. That's incredible, impeccable, wonderful, brilliant, all of the things. Shawn Mendes and Tate McRae, if you didn't watch my Who Knows Me Better video, they're my favorite singers ever. I love them both so much. And it's the week of my birthday. We got really close seats too, and we got the merch package. I could not be more excited. Like, that is what keeps me going every day. Like, it's 6 months, I'll see them. Another thing is opening my business. Hopefully I get to open it soon. It's not going to be open when I wanted it to. My goal was May or June 1st and July and August at the latest. That's not gonna happen. So that's kind of disappointing, but I'm still working on it. I'm not gonna like just give up. And then another thing is finish renovating the van. We were about to start renovating it. We went out with the kittens once last week to just like chill in there and get them familiar with it. We were brainstorming ideas, and we're like, okay, in like 2 days, I think it was, when we had both free time, we were gonna go out and renovate the van. And then it snowed. It's April. It should not be snowing. The whole 2 weeks before that were like mid-50s to 70s, and then 6 inches of snow. Okay, and now it's just been cold. But I've heard that on Monday it's supposed to be like 75. I'm not gonna confirm that. Another thing I'm looking forward to is summer in general, because I have another thing. I won't have college work to work on. I can focus on my business. I can focus on working and make some money. I can go on vacations and little trips. I can go camping in the van with Zachary and the kittens. I can go to the beach in the morning before work. I can go to the pool. I can wear bathing suits. I can wear cute outfits. I'm just so excited. It's gonna be warm out. That's amazing. I'm gonna get tan. Also, another thing is that I'm graduating next month. May 13th, I'm graduating the college that I went to last year. If you don't know that, my advisor messed up and there was not good communication, and I ended up needing 2 more classes before I could graduate that she magically discovered after I already bought my cap and gown and signed up for graduation. Yeah, so that happened, and I just transferred and went to a different college and then transferred my credits back, so now I can graduate this semester, and then next semester I'm graduating from the college I'm at now. So I'm excited for both of those. Okay, we're gonna get into some advice. I feel like my face looks so red. I don't know if it's like the settings or I don't know. I also feel like I'm talking fast, especially when I have like a lot to say. I just keep talking really, really fast. Okay, the advice. First one is how to deal with fake friends. Now, this mostly depends on the situation, I think. Like, if you're in high school and you have fake friends, that's common. As long as they're not your closest friends, I think that's normal. Like, not everyone's gonna be the most genuine friends that always have your back and everything. Some people might just do it like if they're nice to everyone, like they don't really care about you, they're just nice. And then sometimes you just have the mean people. I'm not gonna swear in this, but they can be just big buttholes and talk behind your back or whatever. For that, just cut them out. Like, if they're talking behind their back, they're gone. Get them out. You don't need them. And if it's like your best friend that's being fake, I would say, like, slowly drift apart. Like, don't hang out with them as much. Don't text them as much. Like, just distance yourself. And I know it can be hard because they're your best friend, but if they don't treat you like how you need to be treated, or if they're saying stuff about you, like, you don't need that. Like, I went through this and it's not easy. It's not fun at all. But I realized, like, I don't need those people. If they're making me feel worse, like when I'm with them, or I hear them talking about me, or they're just using me, no, I'm good. I'll be by myself. And that's how I am right now. I barely have any friends because I found out people were doing stuff, or like were just using me and all that stuff. It might be hard, but it's gonna be worth it if you just distance yourself and like cut them out. You don't need them. Like, if they don't help you or improve you in some way, motivate you, inspire you, you don't need them. If they're not a positive impact on your life, especially if they're like dragging you down, just get rid of them. You don't need them. Just move on. You'll find bigger and better things, better people. It'll be worth it. There were a couple people that I was really good friends with and like best friends with for many years. One of them just like stopped caring and stopped checking in, so we just like drifted apart and now we don't really talk. Another one, we were very good friends. I don't want to say too much to like tell the people that watch this video and like know who I'm talking about. I don't want them to know who I'm talking about, so I'm trying not to say much. They were just really crappy and they were using me for like rides. They were using me as excuses and like as just a way to rant. They didn't ask about me. It was just not a healthy friendship. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm done. One thing happened that like really set me off and I'm like, I don't need you. No, I'm done. And I just like, I stopped texting them. I stopped like hanging out with them. And I'm so glad I did, because that was not good for me. Okay, this is another question, but it's, what has your college experience been like? If you somehow don't know, my college experience has been terrible, especially this year. Last year, we were still in like the pandemic COVID times, so all my classes were online at the other school I went to. I, for the most part, enjoyed that. Obviously there were certain things, like I was taking a lot of gen eds at the time, like, well, not a lot because I did most of them in high school, but I was finishing up what I needed, and obviously those classes suck, and having online classes where teachers like don't talk, they just set out like your whole semester's worth of stuff and don't answer your emails or anything, that sucks. But as a whole, like, most of my work was pretty easy. I'm just a business student, so I wasn't doing like nursing or science or anything. I only had 2 or 3 classes each semester that were on Zoom, and it was with the same professor, and he was great, really funny, like engaging, great professor. And then I was also in SAB, which is Student Activities Board, and I was in basically like student council for the whole school. I think I was the president of that, and then secretary for the Student Activities Board. Hello. I'm filming.
I know. So can
you know?
Yeah. So can Lily and I like please pull an all-nighter with you?
What do you mean?
That's what you were gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you mean like come over here?
Mhm.
Oh God. I don't know. My face looks so red. What are your plans for your all-nighter?
I don't know, but I'm a pro.
Well, my all-nighter plans are homework and editing. Mine aren't eventful plans.
Oh.
I just need to stay up all night to get everything done.
That's why you're pulling an all-nighter?
Yeah, because I don't have enough time to get everything I need to do done. Sorry. We can plan another time. Alrighty, I'm gonna finish filming my video.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, my sister FaceTimed me and she wanted to pull an all-nighter, but we're gonna plan it for sometime in the next couple weeks. That will probably be another video. That would be fun. It's gonna be my sister and my cousin. Ignore how red my face is. I don't know why it's so red. Anyway, so at my last college, I was in clubs, I was doing all the things, I was very involved, and I knew people at my school and I was friends with them. I liked my professors. It was all great for the most part. So that experience was good. Not really the classic like college experience, but it was fun. This college is like a party school, and no, I have not been to a party. Frat and sororities, I don't understand them at all. In next week's vlog, you'll see how I am after one of my classes. It really destroys me, and I've tried looking up if I can drop out of that class. I can't, it's a requirement. And then I also looked up the percentages of each project and everything, and right now I have around a 90 in that class. So if I try, like if I don't show up for any classes except for the final and I get like a good grade on the final, if I miss everything else for the rest of the semester except like the online assignments, I would have a 58. That is 2 points away from that is 2 points below passing. If I could get 2 points higher, I would not be there the rest of the semester. But I have to be so I can pass, which really annoys me because I hate my group so much. They're so rude. And yeah, it just makes me have breakdowns and it's not fun. But I love my entrepreneurship class. My franchising class is pretty good, but that's about it. I'm okay with supply chain management too, but it's not like that great, it's just okay. But the rest of it all sucks. So yeah, I have not done anything on campus. I've tried making a couple friends, didn't work. There's like one person that I talk to sometimes, but we mostly just talk about homework. We haven't hung out or anything, so there's 6 people that I've had a conversation with at this school, like students, and they've all been in my group. So this semester or this year has been really terrible for college, and I would love to drop out, but I have 1 semester left, so I can't. But yeah, it's really depressing. Next is another advice thing, and it's how to get over a breakup. I have a lot of thoughts about this. So Zach and I have been dating for 2.5 years, so I haven't dealt with this in quite a while. But I was in one relationship, and I also can't say too much about this because people are gonna know who I'm talking about, and I don't want that to be brought up again. Oh my god. Okay, I need to keep this very broad. So, I was in a long distance relationship. I can't believe I'm talking about this. Okay, I have not told any of my family about this either, which stresses me out because they're gonna watch this video. Don't talk to me about it, okay? Family, I don't want to hear it. Okay, you watch this, you don't tell me you watched it. You don't make any comments, okay? Okay, thank you. So, I was in a long distance relationship, technically, and it was a long build-up period for this to happen. So we finally hung out. It was great. It was a perfect day. Loved it. Great experience for me. And then something happened. I can't, it's gonna sound like really bad if I don't say what happened, but okay. I technically snuck out. The most stupid way of sneaking out, and I got in trouble for it, so I got grounded. And it was so stupid. My parents probably think that was so dumb because it was, compared to what my, like, oh god, that was stupid, okay? Parents, that was dumb. And you should probably know that because it was dumb. Then I was on a run, and I have not told anyone about this except for like a few friends. Okay, I was on a run, and I found out he was cheating on me. So, it wasn't like that. No. To me it was really serious, but looking back, it was not a serious relationship at all. And I should have known that was coming. I should have known, but I didn't. So, it was really traumatic for me, and I was scarred. And I came back on my run, and my whole family was at my house, and I'm like, I'm gonna go upstairs, I don't feel good. Like, I need a change, I feel gross, I feel not good. So I went upstairs, cried my eyes out. So that was like my first real breaking up situation. Yeah, so that sucks. But looking back on it, I should have known there were infinite red flags. But there were also a lot of like fun times, so I get where I was at, but it was just not good. I should have known it wasn't gonna last, even like, oh my god, it was so bad. But when you're going through that, even if it's something like not a great relationship, or it's been short, or like something where you know it's not gonna end well, even if it's like that, it's still hard. And I think you just have to, like, even if you can't get closure on it, like, just move on. You have to move on. You can't just sit and like think about that person, because then you're not gonna get over it and nothing's gonna change. Do not go back to your exes, ladies and gents. That is never a good idea. Thank you very much. I don't care if you have an opposing view on that. No. If you broke up, there's a reason you broke up. It's not just gonna magically vanish. You're gonna have to work on it if you go back together, and most people don't want to work out on it if they go back together. Just don't go back with your ex, okay? Okay. Unless it's like you were dating when you were teenagers and now you're 40 and like you met each other. Sure. But if you broke up like 2 months ago and you want to get back together, no. You're gonna break up again. No. Oh, god. That topic makes me upset. Okay, so I actually wrote down some notes so that I can reference it and not just get on a tangent. So yeah, I said, except that you can't always get closure, because in my situation I couldn't. Yeah, it was just a mess. And then work on yourself. Like, stop trying to find other people. Just work on yourself, know what you want. Like, everything will fall into place. With Zack, I was tired of like wanting a boyfriend. I was just like, I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna like do my own thing. I was flirting with a whole bunch of guys. Parents, shut up, thank you. I didn't do anything, okay? I didn't do anything. I was just flirty, okay? Thank you. Thank you. I feel like they're gonna text me and be like, Kayla, what is this? I didn't do anything. I just flirted. And it's fine, okay? Thank you. So yeah, I was just like having a fun time talking to all these people, not doing anything, didn't even like hang out with them except at school. But that helped me learn like what I was looking for. Randomly, Zachary walked his little legs into my life. It actually started in 9th grade. Quite an interesting story. Maybe I'll tell it sometime. I think I already might have told a brief version. I'm gonna stay on this and then I'll tell you the story. Yeah, so he came in randomly and then it magically worked out. And now here we are. We have 2 little kittens. We have an apartment. We have a van. We're doing all the things. So that's really cool. So yeah, to get over a breakup, work on yourself, try your best to move on and not think about like what that person, like, I don't know, like the good things about it. Like remember that you broke up for a reason. Okay, I'm gonna tell the story of how Zach and I got together because I think it's kind of interesting. I feel like I told this, but I don't know. So in 9th grade, he moved to this school. I was walking into biology with one of my friends and we sit down and we look at each other. We're like, who is that kid? It's Zachary. We're like, oh my god, he's so cute. Like, oh my god. Yeah, so then we were talking about him all the time. We're like, he's so cute. Like, I have a crush on him. And then I became friends with him in like the end of 9th or 10th grade, like around there. And we were friends and we had this thing called ELT, which was before lunch. We had 20 minutes where we went to the library or went outside and just hung out with our friends. And him and I would always like flirt and sit next to each other and like, yeah, we were just very flirty. Like he was like, so you want to hang out with me sometime? I'm like, no. And so that happened like on and off for a while until like 11th grade. And then we started becoming better friends, and at the beginning of 12th grade we were hanging out a lot with our friends and I was like, you should come to my birthday party. So he came, we walked around, no, we went to dinner with a couple of my friends and then we all walked around downtown and stuff. Yeah, and then we hung out a bunch of times. And then there was a Halloween party at my mom's house. I'm like, you should come. And so my sister and one of my best friends pressured him into asking me out, and I was like, we can try it, like, yeah, sure. And so then we started dating on Halloween, and yeah, now it's 2.5 years later and we're still going strong. So that's us. I'm very proud of how I came along. Oh, it was a great story, like love at first sight. Okay, this is gonna be the last question I answer for today. The last question is, what are some of my other business ideas? So if you don't know, I have this one business idea that I am working on executing. I have all my plans, my budgets, all of the things. My only issue is finding a location situation. That's been quite a struggle and it set me back quite a lot. But no one really knows about it. I've told people in my family and then maybe like 5 to 10 other people. So not a lot of people know, and I'm keeping it like top secret. So I'm not gonna say what that business idea is, but a lot of people know I have one, but I'm keeping it a secret. So they asked what are some of my other business ideas. One of them is affiliate marketing. So I kind of already do this a little bit, not too much. I haven't like fully gone into it, but if you like look down in the description, there's a link to Epidemic Sound. It's a copyright free music thing, and that's what I use for all the music in my videos. But if you sign up with my link, then you get, I think, a month free or some sort of discount, and whoever signs up, I get a free month of the thing as well. It's $15 a month. That's one example of affiliate marketing. That's the main one I do. Honestly, I haven't checked if anyone signed up, just because I don't log on to that very often because I have all my music saved. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Like HelloFresh has it, I Buy Direct, some clothing websites, like a whole bunch of places have them. Sometimes I incorporate them into my description, sometimes I don't. Usually I don't because I forget. And it like takes some work to go find them, and I just, yeah, haven't really gone into it. Another thing is drop shipping. This I was really interested in before I was committed to my business idea that I have now. So basically, you set up like a Shopify website and you upload a bunch of products onto it, but those products are through a different company, and when someone purchases it, it goes right to that company and that company ships it to the person. So there's no in between. Like, I won't have to handle any products. The money just goes to me. I pay for whatever it costs and I have that markup profit, and then they ship it. So I basically just have to do the online part and then get some money. And that I want to get into soon because I have so many things that I like want to do drop shipping for, but maybe over the summer I'll start. I don't know. I also want to make stickers on Redbubble and Etsy. That just sounds like a fun little business because you can just upload your sketch or whatever, your design, onto Redbubble and it makes it a sticker itself. I haven't researched it too much, but that's one of them. And then also creating online downloadable items on Etsy, like planners, agendas, to-do lists, that sort of thing, to where you can just like download, print it out, and then you have this cute layout and it can like be used for anything. So I want to do that. I also want to flip some items. I have a pile over here that you cannot see, and it's a whole bunch of items that I have that I need to sell, and then also selling clothes. I tried this a couple times, but it flopped because I was selling clothes I didn't want, so they weren't the cutest or like weren't on trend, so I didn't sell any. It could work. Like, if you have cute clothes, selling them could be great. So that's all I have right now for the most part. There's probably a few other ones that I'm forgetting. Those are the main ones that I've thought about for a while, and I've like looked up and researched a bit. So that's all the questions, but I have something to ask you guys. I want to start a podcast. I talked about this briefly at the beginning, but I want to start a podcast and just upload it on here because I know if I have another platform, I'm not going to get that many listens. What that was called. But also I'm not going to be able to keep up with it all, especially like in school and working and doing all the things. So I was thinking about doing this, and it's just like a podcast where I don't really do any editing. I just cut out like breaks. So I just want to know if you guys would want to see like basically this, but maybe a little longer, or I could keep it the same length. But if you want to see it more often, if you guys want like specific topics for each episode like a podcast normally would. So I basically want to make a podcast but on here, and I could upload like once a month, once every other month. I think it would be cool to do like long chatty things so you can like listen to it in the background of whatever you're doing, because I love doing that. And then you could stay more updated with me. We could like chat more, I guess. Like, you could ask me a question and I can answer it, and we can just like, I'll talk about it in the comments on my Instagram, something. So let me know if you would want to see something like that. If so, I can definitely do it. I think this was fun. So I think that's all. Make sure you leave a comment or DM me, something like that, so I know if you want to see this kind of video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe and turn on bell notifications to get notified every time I post a new video. I'll see you next time. Cheers. Okay, peace.